Ogba Ikeja, Lagos. You are welcome to today's edition of Bystanders at the Newsstand. Well, we have been here for quite a long time, but network issues, we have to resolve that. It is going and coming back and forth. There was a heavy downpour in Lagos yesterday, all across Lagos. I mean, from the hours of 1 p.m. Nigerian time yesterday up until 4 this morning, the rain continues. And I must tell our viewers that here in Nigeria, June and July is the peak of rainfall. That's the fact. The peak of rainfall is June and July. So we are glad to have you. But I must tell my viewers again that no matter how the rain, maybe except for 7 days rain, we'll be having bystanders, even if it is by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. Even if by 5 p.m. Nigerian time, there must be bystanders every day. And we are committed to do that. And I have a word of one of our reviewers. I'm talking about Mr. Raf. I have his word that even no matter how the rainfall, even by 5, even 6 p.m., we'll have bystanders. So I have his word. So we bring that to you. No matter, because now we are in the peak of rainy season. The peak, June, July, in Ogba Ikeja, Lagos. So we must tell our viewers that. So we are here, we've been here before 8 o'clock, but then we must resolve network issues because anytime there's rainfall, we know how the network does. You are welcome this morning. We are glad to have you. We are glad that you are watching us this lovely morning. All of our viewers, say God bless each and every one of you. Say lovely morning. We are getting closer to Salah edition because for the first time in a long while, for the first time this Salah, I'm seeing a ram passing. Somebody is working with a ram, and today is Wednesday. Friday is the Eid el-Kabir. So it shows that we are in a rainy we are in an Eid edition. Eid el-Kabir, it means a big feast, big Salah on Friday. I'm seeing ram for the first time, unbelievable, this lovely morning. So you are welcome once again. Wednesday edition of Bystanders at the Newsstand. Your number one show for politics, sport, entertainment, lifestyle, and health. We bring it to you the news the way it is, undiluted, raw, on the streets of Ogba Ikeja, Lagos. Welcome this morning. Let me start reading from the paper this morning. Then I'll start bringing my reviewers who have been here for a while. Let me start from here. COS, Oluyede relocates to Benue with PSOs. Killer elders creating community of widows. Benue women cry out. Anti-kidnapping protest. Uneasy calm as soldiers, police take over Abraka. Insecurity. Tinubu Matawale should be commended for reinvigorating Navy. Is here. Saka is saying that. These are pictures of Amechi public lecture is here. Niger flood. 1249 communities in 30 states. FCT at risk. You know, I've said that we are in the peak of rainy season here in Nigeria, June, July. Says no water was released from Kenji Dam, Jeba Dams. No flood caused by heavy rainfall, heightened by global warming as state takes up FG's challenge. Now let me read to you the states that are in high risk. Abia, Adamawa, Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Bauchi, Bayelsa, Benue, Borno, Cross River Delta, Ebonyi, Edo, FCT Gombe, Imo, Jigawa, Kebbi, Kogi, Kwara, our Lagos is part of it. High flood states. Nasarawa, Niger, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, Rivers, Sokoto, Taraba, Yobe, and Zamfara. It is here. And let's talk about sports. Yesterday, our Super Falcons, our female national team, they played a friendly yesterday and they won Cameroon too. So, Ajibade's brace powers, Super Falcons over Cameroon. So it is here. Let me go to the Punch newspaper. Punch, June 4, 2025. Oh, this is about it. Tinubu should be commended for incubating the Navy. Deyemi Saka is saying that. Flood alert. NEMA deploys teams in 15 high-risk states. As agency wants of fresh heavy flooding, FG insists on evacuation. Niger recovers more corpses. Now, on the editorial of the Punch, they're talking about part Uto means shadow government. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe and on notifications. If you are part of us here, drop your comments and click your like button and share. Like I always say, this program is, the conversation does not end live here. It also continues even after the end of the program. So drop your comments, click your like button. If you are watching after you have finished the program, it does not end here. Our reviewers are ready. Let me start from Mr. Anse Asa this morning. Let me start from him this lovely morning so that our reviewers are ready. So let us start this lovely morning. Good morning, Mr. Anse Asa.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Rewan. Good morning to our viewers. Good morning to Dr. Kwoje Omodua and Kinjo Ogba and Tunde Okafo, Ike. Many of them, Mommy Kechi, many of you that are watching and that are supporting us, may the Lord Almighty be with you. May the Lord support you in Jesus' name.
Flooding. We saw our rains even here in Lagos from the hours of 1 p.m. yesterday up until 4 a.m. today. There was rain. We are supposed to start by 8 o'clock, but we have to network issues because of the rain again.
Yes.
Now, FF is talking about flooding, and I've read out over 30 states that may be affected. Lagos part of them. What should the government do? Part of the government. We the citizens, what should we do?
Prevention is always better than cure. They shouldn't wait till when the rain will start. No, they shouldn't wait for rain season to start to seek for solution. Solution would have been, made available before rain. And now that rain has started, even rain is signal, they know the season of rain. And they have already seen all the drainage and whatever that do block all those drainage. For me, they would have worked on it long ago. But in our country, I don't know if human beings are considered, if life of human being are considered at all. So, but now that rain has started, they have to do the needful. They have to do quickly, look for solution. All the area that are blocked, where rain cannot, circulate very well, where rain cannot move, they should quickly work on them. And I said it the other time, our gutters are we always have small gutter where we supposed to have big ones. And sometimes we do talk only about nylon blocking the gutter bottles, and so no, it's not always like that. If you look inside this gutter now, nothing that like a nylon or this thing, but the gutter is very small and is not deep, and sometimes it's not well done for water to move as it's supposed to move. So this solution would have started long ago, from the time they are constructing the road, the plan of construction. That's where all these things will start. But now that the flood, the rain is there, flood and everything, they have only to get ready to help people that are surprised by if this flood surprise people. There must be a team that are made for that should quickly rescue people and remove them from that flood area. And houses that are over there, we can ask those people to, leave those places. Government should make another accommodation for them. That's the solution to that problem. If not, people will continue to die. Because when there is flood like this, they will say, let those people park. They should leave that place. When they will leave it, where will they go? Will they sleep outside? And you know what Nigeria is talking about now? The economic crisis all over. I think government should quickly rescue those people by making, by providing a good accommodation for them during this rain season, and they treat the matter maybe after the rain season. That's what I think.
All Jesus Collude said, the former governor of Abia State, now incumbent senator, politicians are using Boko Haram to frustrate the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What do you have to say?
I don't know why all those people that are seeking for, will I call it eye service, some of them are seeking for appointment, some of them want to be in good terms with the president, keeps on, saying all sorts of things when they know the truth. All Jesus Collude know that the plan of Fulani to conquer Nigeria, to chase citizens away and conquer Nigeria. He knows that truth better than anybody. He knows that Boko Haram, herdsmen, and it is a plan to Islamize Nigeria. Not only plan to Islamize Nigeria, to conquer and occupy the land of Nigerians and make it of their own in this modern world. All Jesus Collude knows it very well. If he doesn't have that information, although I know we don't have leaders, I don't call them leaders. If he don't have that information, why should he stand and think that he know anything about leadership? He say Boko Haram is to frustrate government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, so that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will say, Jesus Collude is my person. He is talking in support of my government. No, stop troubling Nigerians. Nigerians can understand. This thing all Jesus Collude is doing is eye service to be in good terms with Tinubu. Nigeria have another problem entirely. They plan to Islamize and they plan to conquer Nigeria, to chase Nigerians away from their land and occupy their land. That plan is the plan of Fulani. And all Jesus Collude, who is talking, think that when Fulani will start to occupy the land, they will not occupy his father's compound. They will occupy his father's compound. Although many of them don't believe in Nigeria, they always have their passport to fly out of Nigeria. They have their investment. After all the money that people have looting, they will make themselves good accommodation in the Western world and to live their better life. I know. So they don't care about all Jesus Collude. Don't care. What he speaks is what will favor him and what will, enforce his relationship with Tinubu. And, he's also looking for appointment. They are not tired.
Then let us find a solution, or let us profile a solution.
Yes.
What do you think the president should do to this Boko Haram? Because we saw how Jonathan cried out Boko Haram as they have found a way to enter into his government. Buhari couldn't really do much. We are seeing armed men. What should the president do?
To tell you the truth, when Jonathan started to chase away Boko Haram, to eradicate, to fit, so he wanted to wipe them so that nobody would talk about it again. You see what Buhari said. And when Buhari come into power, those people keep on killing. He kept quiet. He kept quiet. He was only saying, give them land, which means he knows about their plan. They are of one family. Nobody knows the solution to this problem like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He knows it. I'm telling you honestly, he knows it. And he knows also the solution to the problem. There is nothing he should do out of what is out of the needful. Boko Haram attacked so many African countries that are even smaller than Nigeria in ammunition, in soldiers and everything. And those countries succeeded to wipe them away. even before 6 months. How do you think that Nigeria, since 10 years today, has never succeeded in wiping Boko Haram away? It means something wrong. The first solution is that Nigerians don't accept they don't accept this unity. Many citizens of Nigeria, many Nigerian citizens are not agree with the unity of Nigeria. Many leaders are hypocrites. They don't agree. They don't like Nigeria to be united at all. Because if they like it, they will not sponsor Boko Haram to come and conquer Nigeria for them. They would have left Nigeria as it is, and they will start to move as one nation. So to save everybody, first of all, there is a way to divide Nigeria. Let everybody go and answer his father's name and defend his father's land. Boko Haram are not powerful more than anybody. So that solution, if everybody go his way, Oduduwa Republic are very capable to defend their country. And the Biafran themselves are even more than capable to defend their country. Hausa self will defend themselves. And the strangers that are troubling Nigeria will find their way out of Nigeria. That's the first solution. Or accept the solution of, there was one confab during the time of Jonathan. And I think in that confab is everybody should have, face his own region. You face your own region. You have your state police. You have everything to defend yourself. And you manage your resources and just give contribution to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If Federal Republic of Nigeria will continue. But, that's the solution. But this one, amalgamation, this marriage doesn't work until today. Marriage of Nigeria doesn't work at all. And if a woman is married to a man, and that man start to treat the woman anyhow, you want to kill the woman, as Nigerians are being killed every day, the woman have right to divorce in order to save her life. So our government is unable to defend us. And they have declared, they have shown that they are unable to defend us. They should allow everybody to defend their own region. So that's what I think is a good solution, because we have been looking for solution and suggest to Mr. President several times. But all those solutions doesn't hold. Let us go to the one that can save the head of Nigerians.
There's a good news coming from Rivers State. The suspended governor of Rivers State have met with President Bola Tinubu here in Lagos. Let me read. It says, Daily Update says, Fubara meets Tinubu in Lagos. Suspended Rivers State governor, Siminalayi Fubara on Tuesday, visited President Bola Tinubu at his residence in Lagos. Tinubu has been in Lagos last week, where he inaugurated several projects and will remain in the state until the SARS celebrations are over. It was said that Fubara's meeting may not be unconnected to the ongoing state of emergency. Recently, Fubara also met with the political godfather, even though they're having a problem now, in some weekly. Is this a good news now?
I don't too much see it as a good news. I see it as, we keep on encouraging Godfatherism. Godfatherism has, turned our governors to housemates. I don't say that housemates are not people. Housemates are people, they are doing their job, they have their rights. But they work, according to the will of the house owner. So our states today are being owned by godfathers. And the governors are like housemates. They are working according to the direction of godfathers. And why are you elected if you cannot go there and fulfill your promises. Everything that you promise to do for your state, when you are unable, when you now they are, stopping you from doing all those things, governors become useless. Our governors are not free to do what they promise to do or to do what they accord to do for the state. Take example of a great leader like Ambode. We cannot stop to talk about Ambode, a great governor that started to change Lagos in a twinkle of eye. But because he was not dancing to the tune of Godfathers, he was silenced and removed. Today, I don't even know where Ambode is. So we're encouraging Godfatherism. And that's how it used to happen in Nigeria. We will be encouraging something instead of us to stop it on time until when that thing will grow like a tree and start to disturb the house. That's when we start to look for solutions. So what I'm saying is this: all these things they are doing to Fubarak, it is to encourage Godfatherism. The whole Nigerians, we wouldn't have accepted even Fubarak being suspended. Why? Elected governor. Why should he be suspended? And he followed the reason simply because he did not dance. He stopped dancing to the tune of Godfathers. And some of Nigerians were saying, no, he will dance to the tune of Godfathers. When you are doing it, you are encouraging. So Fubarak, we don't know the reason why he came to meet Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Is it to negotiate and regain his position? It's good. It's good for peace. But we are encouraging Godfatherism. It's not good. A governor should be free to fulfill what he promised the people. That's what I think.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
This lovely morning.
Yeah.
Pastor Matthew.
My name is Asa. Yes, thank you.
Abi, no complaint. I gave you 20 minutes. So tomorrow. So good morning, Pastor Matthew.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Where do we start from? Let's start from yesterday. Similar Fubara, incumbent governor of Rivers State, I've met with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I said it's a good news. If you are watching, like I said, click your like button and share with others. Let me some comments. Mr. Gossin, good morning, everyone. You are welcome. T-Vest, hi, good morning. Good morning. Mr. Gossin said, Ojizo Kalu, c'est fou. As was saying, good morning to Mr. Yu and everyone here. We are here, all of us are here this morning. Like I said, this conversation does not end here. After the program, also drop your comment and click the like button and also share. It will continue the conversation after the program. Pastor Matthew, good morning. Like I said, Sinala Fubara has met Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I've just read it now. From my Ugojuku Ikejimka. Good morning, Philip TV. I'm saying good morning, come online. It's from the Daily News Hub. What do you have to say? Let's start from there.
I think it's clear. What is happening to Fubara is hounding, intimidation. Because for me, Fubara from the onset have made his position known that he was not interested in joining APC or just like we saw what happened in Delta State. But unfortunately, at the stage we are, Fubara have been cowed. Don't forget that the first time he visited a wiki, he was accompanied by 2 APC governors. I think that speaks volume of what they want to achieve. I think that equally speaks volume of what is on ground. And though what I want to say is speculative, but I think it's the correct thing.
I have the picture here. This is the picture.
Nobody's doubting the visit. What I want to speculate is that they would have concluded a plan that if they pardon you and restore you back to your position, that you defer to APC. It's speculative anyway. I'm not saying it is written anywhere. But if you look at the body language of what has been happening, I think that is what will likely happen at the end of the day. And for me, this is not democracy.
It's not democracy.
Because you are muzzling opposition. You are using the instrumentality of your office to muzzle opposition, and it's quite unfortunate because it's not unfortunate that people in the part of the world do seldomly resign. Otherwise, if I were to be in the position of Fubara, instead of going back to my vomit, I think I throw in the towel. No. Sorry, I think I resign. Because the way it is very clear that he's on his way to APC.
When the Bola Tinubu meeting Brigade, he has been honored CON. One of the top honors. I think after GCFR, then GCON, Grand Commander of Federal Forces of Nigeria, Grand Commander of Nigeria, this is Commander of the Order of Nigeria. This is a very big award for Brigade. What do you have to say? Let's talk about this.
It's earthly award. I do not glory in the earthly award. For me, it doesn't make any meaning. As far as I'm concerned, you can bear the highest honor on earth. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't make any meaning. That's why when I saw the whole world gathering and going to see whether they could meet Pope, who shake hands with Pope and all that, for me it looked funny. All those things are vanity. The ends on earth, they have no eternity value. What matters is what you are able to do for humanity. And of course, the Bible acknowledges that. So if you have all the wealth and you are not able to use it for humanity, and perhaps the way you get it is ill-gotten, I think it's vanity. So you can be given an award, yes, that is a man, honorable man, and as far as I'm concerned, it ends on earth. But what matters is the wealth at your disposal. What are you using for? Okay, wait. Was it Brigade
or not?
No, I'm trying to remember something. I read something recently. I don't know whether it's Brigade that wanted to give out 80%. I mean 90% of it.
Yes.
I think that is a good. No, that is a good development. I can remember that he want to give about 90% of his wealth back to the society as he's planning to retire. I think on that basis, he's doing what is recognized and recommended by the scripture, by God himself. But looking at about earthly honor, for me, I don't give it more. I don't accord recognition to earthly honor if you ask me.
Niger flood, 1249 communities, 30 states, FCT at risk. I repeat again, Niger flood, 1249. That's 1,249 communities in 30 states, FCT at risk. But look at the high risk states. Let me read them out again. It says high flood risk states: Abia, Adamawa, Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Bauchi, Bayelsa, Benue, Borno, Cross River, Delta, Ebonyi, Edo, FCT Gombe, Imo, Jigawa, Kebbi, Kogi, Kwara, Lagos, Nasarawa, Niger, Ogun, Ondo, Ogun State is there, my state, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, Rivers, Sokoto, Taraba, Yobe, Zamfara. What should we do? We saw how rain fell from almost 1 p.m. yesterday to early this morning. What should we do as
what we should do is simple. You see, the problem of Nigeria, most of all these things, is long overdue that even the child yet unborn know the solution. There are two angles to it. One, once flood-prone areas are identified, as we get close to the peak of the rainy season, people are expected to vacate those areas. Secondly, the government should do well to provide temporary shelter that will house those who are going to be displaced or who will temporarily relocate as a result of the flooding. It's simple. This is not the first time some relevant government agencies were warning about flooding. I think what perhaps is lacking is the inadequacy of temporary homes that will house those who will evacuate, who will need to leave their ancestral homes because of flooding. So that brings us to the issue of governments not performing their role. Because if problems have been identified and we all know that the people need to evacuate and perhaps they don't have where to go to, I think that may explain the reason the other stay-put mentality that now see the environment being devastated and the human lives being lost. It's quite unfortunate, I must tell you, Mr. Ariwan, but the solution is that when we approach that peak rainy season, people should vacate those areas, and government should make available temporary homes where they can stay, depending on when the water will subside.
Pastor Matthew, have you seen a video where a custom officer shot?
I've seen it.
What? How do
the custom authority is saying it happened in 2019. However, the question is, what did they do? They claim that they organized a trial, the person was dismissed. But another issue is, after dismissal, was the person handed over to the police for proper prosecution to add a deterrent to others? That's the question. Because no matter, even if they claim it was 2019, the question is, the people you give gun for the purpose of that responsibility, are you checking their mental stability? How can somebody who know that life is sacrosanct, at the instance of somebody perhaps not being able to pay 5,000, that is even a bribe, or refusing to bribe, you now open fire on the person? So I think the custom should take notes, and if the person in question, even after dismissal, was not prosecuted, they should ensure that the person is adequately prosecuted to add a deterrent to others. Because for me, dismissal is not enough. They need to prosecute the person in question, or the persons who may have been found wanting by their court-martial process, to add a deterrent to others.
Good morning to you, everyone. Gladys Oyabo, King Joe Ogba, my man Matthew, you and everyone, I greet you all.
Thank you very much.
Happy midweek to you all. That's Oyabo, she's greeting.
Thank you very much.
001. Thank you for yesterday, and everybody drank coffee. They know. Every human being drank coffee, so we must appreciate you and all of our viewers. Say thank you. As you are watching,
thank you very much.
Drop your comments and click the like button. Even after the program, drop your comment and click the like button. We are here for you. Kevin Amagwe, good morning to you all from Italy. You are welcome this lovely morning. Now, let us go to another part of the news. APC is using state resources to undermine opposition Labour Party caretaker chair. And she's a woman. She said, it's on the News Hub, Daily News Hub. Let me read. Chairman of the National Caretaker Committee of the Labour Party, Senator Nenadi Usman, has accused the ruling of Progressive Congress of deploying various tactics, including intimidation, manipulation, and harassment to stifle the opposition, thereby undermining the democracy in Nigeria. Usman made the allegation at the African Democratic Congress Global Award at the night in Abuja at the weekend. He accused APC of using state institutional resources to force the opposition to conform to its wishes. Usman, who is also a former minister of mixed finance, said such tactics undermine democracy, particularly with the growing trend of pressure opposition party members defects to the APC. Do you agree that the APC are using resources to undermine opposition?
I think it's clear, even if we may not have some level of classified information to prove it. So all I appear to be, I make it very clear, where it's a quote me that the government is the one orchestrating the crisis in opposition political parties, particularly PDP and Labour Party. I think I totally agree with that position. Because you need to wonder why, of course, not just that, Atiku accused all the opposition leaders, meaning talking about opposition political party leaders, that they collected 50 million from the government. And up to today, no one of them have been able to drag Atiku to court to say, you are blackmailing us. So it goes to show that actually that thing transpired. So I think I totally agree that the government of the day of APC is the one is undermining our democracy, not just trying to destroy opposition political parties, because political parties are part of the process. You can clearly see the president telling us that we are going to have a sole candidate in 2027. Are we expecting, or is happening? You know, I always talk about Bala Blue situation, and I'm going to tell you that the Bala Blue situation, what it means is the grab and run system that will currently operate in Nigeria. So it's quite unfortunate that this is where we are, and I think at this point everybody must speak up all the opposition political leaders must come together and prevail on National Assembly to amend the Electoral Act to give us free, fair and credible election, because that is the only way the voices of Nigerians who ultimately have the power to hire and fire when the election comes will prevail. Otherwise, all the gathering together in form of coalition will be a mirage if at the end of the day the status quo remains, talking about the Electoral Act that gives INEC the prerogative, the discretionary power to determine the mode of transmission of election results. We are saying that yes, Section 82 of the Electoral Act needs to be amended. We need to deepen the democracy in such a way that will reduce human interference. And to reduce human interference is to allow for electronic transfer of election results. That was lacking in the last election. Don't forget that in the build up to that election, INEC gave us hope that they were going to transmit election results electronically. That was in their guideline. But unfortunately, at the nick of the process of collation of results, they reneged. And you can agree with me that that was the bane for which Labour Party and its candidate PDP and its candidate Atiku Abubakar contested the election up to Supreme Court. Though the Supreme Court has since validated the election of Senator Bola Tinubu as the authentic winner of that election, we submit to the decision of the Supreme Court. That does not mean the decision is infallible, but however, to get it right, the National Assembly must do us the right thing by amending the Electoral Act.
Now let's talk about this one. Presidency to Afenifere, Tinubu's economic reforms painful but necessary. He has replied that Afenifere simply.
Tinubu continue to talk about necessary pain. I saw a post on Twitter before I came on live program now from Sarah reporters accusing the same government of Tinubu that they gave an oil block to a company that just registered recently, which is against all known law in Nigeria. Don't forget that even the same Showore have accused Tinubu that if you rule for 8 years, Tinubu's family will be the richest in the whole world.
You agree with that?
Why would I agree with it? You are telling us that we should exercise patience, it's a necessary pain, but we can clearly see you living flamboyant life. See your son going in convoy, moving in convoy as if he's the governor of a state. There's nothing in you around you that shows that you are sharing the part of pain we go through. And you tell us it's a necessary pain. Look at the amount of money you want to borrow. Talking about 24 billion US dollar between now and 2026. He's borrowing more than those that pay subsidy. You have removed subsidy, and the government have told us that as a result of subsidy removal, that the government is going to rake in 4 trillion for subsidy removal on gasoline. They are going to rake in another 4 trillion for unification of FS at the official window every year. So you are talking about 8 trillion every year, and you are borrowing more than people who pay subsidy, and you are telling us that it's a necessary pain. I don't understand what you mean by necessary pain. Honestly, Mr. Riwan.
Mr. Pastor, you don't seem to trust this government in any way or the other. You have been seen as a critique of the government and I
made it very clear, Mr. Riwan. See, if a Tinubu fight excess of Fulani, I will support him. It is irrespective of whether I believe whether he won an election or not. If he had the courage to restructure Nigeria, I will support him. If he had the courage, look at what is happening in Benue. The chief of army staff just told us that he relocated to Benue. I don't know whether he won't go or he not go. But what did they tell you? Say
so he
made it very clear.
You
don't come back yesterday night.
I don't know, but no. The point I'm trying to make here is to tell you the seriousness of insecurity in that area. So if Tinubu is ready to fight Fulani, and when I saw the president of president or chairman of Etiala, Bodejo, being arrested, I say yes. It's like those areas where hitherto nobody was able to touch some persons that looked at as if they are above the law, that we can clearly see that this government is doing something in that area. But look at the killing in Benue, look at the killing in Bokö and Basa local government areas of Plateau. Look at what is happening. Look at the kidnapping in Delta. Look at everywhere. Look at the revelation that came from the retired military intelligence officer. What is the president doing? We are expecting the Tinubu to do things differently from the way the Fulani president did it. Talking about Muhammadu Buhari. If he does that, I will support him. But if all we see is part of the fact that he is not able to fight corruption, it's insecurity, at least let him fight insecurity. Let him strive to restructure Nigeria. I will support him.
Now let's final topic here. Let's do all these Okalu have said that people are behind this Boko Haram to frustrate the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What do you have to say about this?
That one is not an excuse. Who is Oji Zakalo telling us that he sponsored PDP? How does that concern me? Am I PDP? Is Nigeria PDP? The point is, it is irrespective of who is sponsoring Boko Haram. You are the president, you are sworn an oath to protect lives and property. I don't think any group, no matter how formidable, is more formidable than the armed forces. So what are we saying? That the situation, look at the revelation that came from the retired military intelligence officer. He made it very clear that at the point a country arrested some Nigerians who allegedly, or rather who were accused of allegedly sponsoring terrorism. Why is it that the Nigerian government failed to prosecute them, name and shame them? Why is it that those he mentioned, he accused of sponsoring terrorism, who have intention of Islamizing Nigeria? Why is it that even as a Buhari refused to do anything, maybe perhaps because they are from the same ethnic extraction? Why is it that a Tinubu have refused to do anything since he has been in the saddle? If he do all this, we will support him. It is irrespective of how he won the election. But all we hear is killing. All we see is killing. All we see is give us time. It's a necessary pain. We are reforming the country. How long do we continue hearing all that? Okay, let us accept you are trying to reform things and it's a necessary pain. Would that even deter you from fighting insecurity? How will you go and convince someone from Zamfara who is under the authority of Toji Bello that what is happening is a necessary pain? A situation where a Toji Bello is telling some communities don't go out and they will not go out. A situation where in Benue State it is reported that about 15 churches are shut down because of excess of Fulani herdsmen. A situation where Reverend Alfred have gone to United States of America, met with the American Congress, telling them about how Christian minorities in the north have been target of religious extremists. For me, a Tinubu have a responsibility to protect lives and property, and when he does that, it's not a favor, it's a responsibility incumbent on his office to do to the people, because they have sworn an oath to protect lives and property.
I must allow you go now, Pastor Matthew. Thank you so much for coming.
Allow me go.
Yes, it's a lovely morning. Mr. David, good morning, sir.
Pastor,
What do you want to talk?
I'm my leader. Pastor is my leader. A renowned political analyst. Pastor, nice one, sir. I agree, sir.
7 Heaven, good morning. It's question of Insecurity. That's what they say. Good morning. Edu Zomewu, good morning. All these Okalu is insignificant. I think it's responsible position. That's to the account for. Mr. Martin, Tinubu made it clear that he will continue where Buhari stops. So if you expect him to come security, you make a mistake. All these Okalu is a traitor. That's what David Okalu said. Mr. David, let me start from here because you are talking something about on the background. You said that you don't trust this act. Let me read it. COS simply means Chief of Army Staff. Oluyede relocates with Benue PSOs. Killer headers are creating communities of widows. Benue women cry out. What do you have to say about this?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and good morning to our viewers around the globe. And good morning, good morning, good morning to you. When I saw the news yesterday, I actually read online that the Chief of Army Staff has relocated to Benue. First and foremost, I would say the Chief of Army Staff has not relocated to Benue State.
Yeah, where is he?
Those thoughts are just audio. Let's see. You don't tell Nigerians you've relocated. Let Nigerians see that willingness in you. That already up till now, there's no picture of the Chief of Army Staff relocating to Benue State. The media units in the Nigerian Army Air Force are just pushing negative impressions to Nigeria. As of yesterday, the Chief of Army Staff was still in Abuja. The governor of Benue State, Father Ali, debunked it that up till now he could not reach the Chief of Army Staff. So what time did he relocate to Benue State. Who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? For how long? Yesterday, I was so disheartening when I saw the video that residents of Benue State, Mr. Miliwan, in their numbers, flew the state. They were running with children. Now it means that in Benue State we now have a parallel government. Fulani bandits are fully in charge, because if the bandits could conquer a whole community, that I felt pained. 8 women were running for their life. Fulani have taken over the whole community in Benue State, and in that state we have governors, we have House of Assembly members, we have senators, we have House of Rep members, we have the army chiefs, and the President Tinubu is in Lagos receiving people that want to decamp from PDP to APC. Why people are being butchered in Benue State, why people are being killed in Zamfara State, and we have the President in Lagos. Yesterday, the same yesterday, the President met with the governor of Osun State, Adeleke. Only God knows if Adeleke too want to decamp from PDP to APC. Who is supposed to relocate to Benue State if not the President? Yes,
President himself.
Let him and the chief of army staffs and the service chiefs relocate to Benue State. That was what Lai Mohammed told Jonathan, and that was what Tinubu himself told Jonathan. That's it. Jonathan was campaigning on the graves, in the graves of noted Nigerians who lost their life in Benue. That was in 2013. But now, today, you are the president. You are in Lagos receiving the campees. Why Benue is unsettled? Why people are being pied? I think it is high time Nigerians begin to defend themselves, because there is no trust in the security apparatus anymore. We don't have trust in the state actors. I think it is high time we form non-state actors and defend ourselves, because we cannot continue like this. Yes, in terms of security in the country, President Tinubu has failed woefully. Economy-wise, he has failed woefully. So tell me, what would the president use to campaign come 2027? So, Mr. Miliwan, it is so disheartening that the chief of army staff is saying, all the media units of the army are saying that chief of army staff has located to Benue. Yes, let us show us the picture.
I mean, you still don't trust.
I don't trust it,
our security architecture.
Mr. Miliwan, the chief of army staff, I start to be corrected today that the chief of army staff is selling a different, portraying a different narrative to Nigeria. He should send a video online where is the chief of army staff in Benue State. Which committee is it? Coming to Benue State, you go to Makurdi. So is the killing happening in Makurdi? We are talking about the interior villages where bandits are taking over the communities. Not just say you've relocated to Benue State and you live in Makurdi, you are staying in government house. Who does that?
Everyone. Good morning, everyone from Luxembourg. Why? Because Nigeria is gone. Tinubu doesn't control national security. Fulani does. South 7 Heaven. My man David, 5 money to you, Kinjo Ogba. Tinubu has no solution to solve Janjaweed's terrorism. That's Tunde Okafor. COS, that's Chief of Army Staff. Relocating to Benue State is a ball blue statement. He's using the statement of Mr. Pastor. They are just lying. The young man knows very well what's happening in Benue, and the government has a hand in it. Period. Amobosla Shibebe said, good morning, one Nigerians who are still waiting for the betterment of the colonial arrangement for Nigeria. We will wait till eternity. This person, he does not believe in the country. Tinubu formed Bokö together with Buhari. Wow, that's Joe big. And you are still addressing them as bandits? 7 Heaven. Do you think that Tinubu control national security of Nigeria? 7 Heaven is asking. Nelly Ono is saying.
Mr. Miliwan.
If you are watching, like I said, drop your comment more. click the like button, like and share. If you watch after we have finished the program, drop a comment and then click the like button. We'll be starting this program from tomorrow. I'm looking at the weather every day from 7:50 a.m. On your notifications, 7:50 a.m. every morning. Bystanders will be on your screen. No more 8 o'clock. Continue.
So, Mr. Williwan, at this point in time, what I expected the president of the country to do, he claims to be the commander-in-chief of the armed force. At this time, declare state of emergency on security issues. State of emergency in those affected states that it is high time we need to flush them out. These guys gradually are now migrating to the south, and the president is folding his hand. The National Assembly leader Akpabio, as seen last week, was praising President Tinubu. He was singing the song. He said, "Thank God that Tinubu came to save Nigeria."
Oh, Tinubu came to save Nigeria.
Yes. Imagine a lawmaker who is supposed to checkmate the executive arm of government, but rather he is singing praise of the same executive arm of government. What kind of a country are we? Whereby in a country where there is no separation of power, the executive arm of government controls the judiciary and then controls the legislature. The question is, how long can we continue in this madness? Can we continue in this shenanigan, in this total bullshit? If Tinubu thinks he is doing Nigeria a favor by curbing insecurity, the president, Nigerians need to tell him that he is not doing us a favor. That is his constitutional right to protect the life of every Nigerians. And if look at the governor. Look at the governor of Benue State, Father Alia, or what's his name?
He's a reverend father, a man of God.
He is not a reverend father. The same energy that man used to stop Peter Obi from coming to Benue State to visit those who were displaced in the IDP camp. Let him use the same energy to stop insecurity in the state. He issued an ultimatum that Peter Obi should not, Peter Obi should not go to the IDP camp and sympathize with those affected, because he thought that Peter Obi wanted to politicize this. But today, you cannot use the same energy force to stop bandits in your state. And tomorrow, gullible Nigerians will come out and say Tinubu has performed. I think it is high time we have to call a spade a spade.
But we must cut the president some slack according to. Let us cut the president some slack according to all this Collude said that Boko Haram is being used to frustrate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Mr. Miller, for how long can we continue to hear this? Boko Haram was used to frustrate Goodluck Jonathan Ebele. Boko Haram was used to frustrate Yar'Adua. Boko Haram was used to frustrate Buhari. Finish 8 years. And now, Boko Haram is used to frustrate Tinubu for more than 16 years now. What kind of silly excuse is that? For how long can Boko Haram, a non-state actor, winning war against state actor? Who does that? The Nigerian government has every machinery to fight these guys. Are you telling me the Nigerian government has everything in their disposal to fight, to curb insecurity in the land? Mr. Williwan, I don't believe that no state actor can be above state actor. Who are they? How many are they? But just that the government themselves are also part of the problem. They are not ready to put an end to the shenanigan.
Are you saying that the government is culpable of all these things?
Yes, they are. Because for all Jesus Collude to be saying Boko Haram is being sponsored to frustrate Tinubu's government. Let there be a legislation, a law to back it up that if the chief of army staff does not end insurgency within 2 days, let it rose. Yes.
APC, let's go to this one. APC using state resources to undermine opposition, Labour Party. Do you agree with them? Because we saw, for example, similarly in Fubara, the suspended governor of Rivers, it was in Lagos yesterday. I have the picture here. Do you think that what this Labour Party critical chair, she's a lady, but she's a woman saying APC are using state resources to undermine opposition? Do you agree with that statement?
Mr. Biliwan, first and foremost, in Nigerian context of today, there is no opposition. Because our opposition has been buried by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We only have individual agitating to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We don't have a formidable opposition. And even the oppositions we have today are saying, are even tired of the party. They want to leave the party. They are tired of Labour. They are tired of PDP. And Tinubu is using every resources in his disposal, at his disposal, to lure them to his side. If not so, the governor of Akwa Ibom would not want to defect. We saw how the Delta State governor, they come to APC. So the president is using every resources at his disposal to lure opposition to join them, rather than him using the same money and energy to combat insecurity. Mr. Biliwan, Nigerians does not know the kind of how do I put it? The kind of anarchy that will befall on them.
Now let's go to show.
Because Mr. Biliwan, anarchy looms.
Anarchy looms?
Yes. In Nigeria, in a state whereby people, the non-state actor is now dislodging people, residents, and the government is folding their hands. Are you not saying that anarchy looms? It looms. I can bet you what, with a twinkle of an eye, my brother, it will boomerang. It will boomerang. Yes. Benue State, people are, even in my own state, Akwa Ibom, some days ago, the people of local government were being dislodged by the Fulani. And Akpabio, who claims to be the Senate president, was on weekend, over the weekend, he came on here and said, things are getting better. For Asiwaju is on the throne, things are getting better. Did you see the video?
But I'm looking at, because no, that song is for God now.
Akpabio is now coming to eat praise, say things are getting better because Asiwaju is on the throne, and even his people in the same state, in Fulani not pushing them come up for their state, so they serve Akpabio. But Akpabio has now come openly to say, see, my brother, see, Nigerians would deserve the kind of leaders we get.
Now let me go to this one. Hardship. Shehu Sani tackles El-Rufai and Amechi is on the daily news hub. That's my source. Says the both of them lack moral right to criticize Tinubu. Civil rights activists and politicians, Senator Shehu Sani has lambasted former governor of Kaduna, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, and ex-minister of transportation, Oti Amechi, for the recent attacks on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's policies over rising hunger and poverty in the country. Sani, who represented Kaduna Central District in the Assembly, accused El-Rufai and Amechi of hypocrisy and selfish political motive. He described the duo as architect of banditry and hunger. Shehu Sani.
Mr. Biliwan, politics, they say, is a game of interest. Politics. Now that Amechi and El-Rufai are not in power, they can speak the truth to power. For 8 years, what did Buhari do? But Amechi was singing praises of the then president. El-Rufai could not tell Buhari the truth. But today, they are no longer in power. And now they are coming to just like what both Shehu Sani, El-Rufai, Amechi, they are on serious. Today, Yesterday, Shehu Sani is a major critic of President Buhari, but because he was not in government. But today, Tinubu has given him appointment. He is taking side. He see politicians. They are politicians. They are like side of the coin. Give them offer, they will impose on you. But tomorrow, when they are not in government, they will reject you.
Okay, let me allow Mr. Haråm. It's turn by turn. Yeah. Good morning this morning, but let me read some comments. My brother, I challenge Tinubu to deploy me to the north. Let's check something. My brother, Nigerian government is not really that easily credible. You must win today. What are they using Boko Haram to fight Tinubu? As someone asked Oji Uzo, Nigeria is not viable. Waiting for Nigeria to develop is like waiting for an aeroplane in the train station. If Nigeria are safe like Abamieda, or Collude should go and change his pampas so that they put the agendas on him. I said, Augustine, good morning from Italy. Do you remember that I'm a man who supposed Nigerian top army man is not wanted because he said it was what's happening in Nigerian army. I shared with Augustine. I cover the main problem of Nigeria because he signed everything Tinubu desires without hesitation. You are welcome this morning to bystanders at the newsstand. Mr. Haråm, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Where do we start from this lovely morning? Let's start from Collude, former governor of Abia State, and is now is an incumbent senator now. He has said Boko Haram is being used to frustrate Tinubu's administration.
How? Ojo, you are seeking for a position because actually they failed you. At the earlier stage of this administration in 2023, they failed you. They pack you one side. You expected Senate presidency. That was the position you were eyeing. Until Tinubu actually show you one corner where you go sit down. Ojo, don't come again with your propaganda. They are using Boko Haram to fight Tinubu. And Boko Haram was there during Yaradua. They were there during Jonathan. In fact, the man that invited them, Muhammadu Buhari, actually romanced with them, play games with them, to the level that Boko Haram returned the cheaper girls, some of them, and passed through the same route where there are army checkpoints, back to their dens at Sambisa Forest. There were checkpoints when they were going, there were checkpoints when they were returning. Now, Boko Haram again is fighting someone who is using Boko Haram to fight Tinubu. Who is that person? Have you not seen or read about the people that sponsored Boko Haram coming? They are still sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. They compiled their names in UAE, in Europe. And yet, Tinubu administration have not done anything about it. The Buhari administration did not even say anything about it. Who is sponsoring Boko Haram after a man or a regime that has failed, that has sent Nigerians to where? Abyss. The land called Nigeria is kicking dry with hunger. Hunger. After hunger, you get the worst hunger in life is famine. Because famine, there won't be rain, there won't be food in the farmland. Cultivation of the land is very difficult because no water. But this one, there is famine in the land. Why? You can't go to farm to cultivate anymore because of the bandits, terrorists. You can't go to the farm to cultivate anymore because after cultivation, herdsmen, terrorists are there waiting for you to kill you. Yet, Ojo Kanu is telling us that they are using Boko Haram to fight Tinubu. It's a lie. You are a liar. Since your days as governor of Abia State, Ojo Kanu, you are a liar. I'm an Igbo man like you. I want you to deliver that 7 to 8 billion scam hanging on your neck. You once was jailed. You once were what? Jailed. You went to jail. You play Yawuru, they release you. And you fought very hard to become Nigeria 9th or 10th Senate president. It eluded you. You failed. You failed woefully. Now you are playing. So, now my brother, I don't want all of you to say, now your brother be this, you are Yoruba or you are Idoma or you are Akwebom. You go to come dance around the truth. Yes, somebody from Akwibom will come here defend the Akpabio. Somebody from Yoruba land will come here defending rubbish, defending Ononoga Bayo Ononoga. They are defending their tribe. I don't care. Ojo Kanu, you are not doing well. I suggested in the past you would have gone after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu just in favor of him. You would have gone to Britain as you did before when you were governor of Abia State. Go there and advocate for your brother. In the House of PM, you did it once. And today now, because of selfish interest, you are not discussing about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu again. Now side talk, Biapalo talk. Some persons are using Boko Haram to fight Tinubu. We only hear this kind of language where they are taking Brukutu, Ogro, Big Stout, and the Star Lager. Biapalo talk. You are saying all this looking for favor. You want this administration to give you this, give you that. I think, from my understanding, you are delusional. That's one thing I know. Because any Igbo man that turns his back against Igbos is either you are Joe Bokö. If you are not Joe Bokö, you are Ojuzo Kanu. If you are not Ojuzo Kanu, you are Hope Ozodimba. If you are not Hope Ozodimba, I think you must be a Fulani man. That's one thing I said on Phoenix. If you go to Phoenix, I said it that your DNA is traced to Fulani. I read this thing, I think in the afternoon yesterday. I dropped my own comment. Yes. It's very hard to believe that someone from southeastern Nigeria will be dancing to the costumes of the Fulani hegemony, Janjaweeds from Sahel, Africa. Because obviously, you people are eating on the same plates, you know, whining and dining as a result of what? Selfish gains. Onye were beira ibe ya were, leaving others to suffer for nothing. If you made this comment, Asorok will say, hey, clap for Ojo Kalo. People are fighting. Okay, is it Atiku or is it Wike? Wike is in PDP now. At least he's in APC. So his political opponent is Wike in PDP. His friend now, supporter, is weaker in APC. Then let us just, you know, see Atiku as the person. Let us perceive as Atiku should be the person that is fighting Tinubu with Boko Haram. Or Mudu Cherif. Okay, let's say Nababa Bache, the spokesperson for the former Nigerian president, Buhari. If you don't know what to say, Joseph Kalu, you go and sit down. There's nothing wrong with somebody sitting quiet, gentle, without voicing out bullshit. Because as far as I'm concerned, anybody that's supporting this administration is an enemy of humanity.
Fubara has run to meet President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos. Another news, Governor Adeleke has run to meet President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos. What is really happening in Nigeria?
Excuse me, I have a question for you. Fubara, a former governor or the Southern
governor? No, it's a suspended
governor
of River State.
To meet Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Here in Lagos.
Then again, the whipping of the dancing governor has come to Lagos State to greet Tinubu. And Adeleke won an election, gubernatorial under PDP Abi. I think all of them are answerable to Asorok, two of them. But the one I want to actually, you know, discuss on his issue now is the dancing governor. The dancing governor, a good man, Adeleke, Davido's uncle. He did the needful because at least whether he goes, whether he doesn't go, he still receives allocation instruction from federal government and administration under the watch of Tinubu. I don't think it's extra legal for Adeleke, Osun State governor, not to meet Tinubu. Being the fact that Tinubu is from Osun State, Osun State is Tinubu State. Adeleke meeting Tinubu has no political undertone. Never. I think when Obi was there, Obi ruled Anambra State straight 8 years. And Anambra State is Apuga. Obi still meets Jonathan. Jonathan was PDP. Yes. Obi still meet with this man. What is that his name? Yaradua and Jonathan. Obi started from 2025, ended 2013. 2013, Buhari was there. Obi was going there. So I don't see anything wrong with Adeleke meeting Tinubu. It doesn't worth discussing.
The Adeleke visit was as a speculation. Governor Adeleke may cross over to the APC. It was before last week. But Davido, Kubana chief priest, were led to Tinubu by Sheyi, the son of Tinubu. People are saying that with the way things are going, that's the question. Because funny enough, Governor Adeleke's brother, David Adeleke, was also at the meeting. That way things are going, it seems that Nigeria may become, that's the question, Nigeria may become a one-party state.
Okay, that's their own assertion.
That's what
general presentation.
Yes, that the way body is not going to the APC.
That is speculation. And if it happens, what about it?
Oh, you don't say anything.
Wait. What if it happens that we drift into a one-party country? Is the Nigerian administration going to be better? No. If we become one-party state, is Nigeria going to be better? If it's going to better Nigeria, let us watch and see now, because I know that the situation we are now, if we are thrown into one-party system or state, I think it's going to be worst. Because it means no opposition again. If they want to cheer our commonwealth, they will just sit around the table and they do it. Disbursement. Yes, it is going to be worst. I wonder why people are just taking over one-party system. What's the meaning of that? It doesn't matter. What has spoiled has spoiled. A rolling stone has no, gathers no most. And a broken bottle, there's nothing you can do. It has no metaquaism. Nigerian system, Nigerian government, the system we run here is a broken bottle. This administration is a broken bottle, and it has no metaquaism. Recycling broken bottle, I've never seen a company that recycles. That's why I believe it is impossible. They might be, but the metaphor or figure of speech I use for APC administration, it has degenerated to the level of no metaquaism. APC can never make Nigeria to be good.
Joe Big, Shehu Sani is no longer Shehu Sani. Human rights activist Shehu Sani.
Yeah.
Tudor is greeting Mazira.
Good morning.
Everybody must partake in this injustice. We their fans have been crying.
Yes.
No one's scared. But thanks to Mazin Abikano and Simon, okay.
Yeah.
That's 7 level. The Nigerian government, okay, Bokö Haram, that's when they don't know her.
Abikano should have come out and addressed the issue facing Afiaruku community in Abia State, whose son, their son, were just incarcerated for how many months? Abikano is talking about Boko Haram. Someone using it, his opposition, Tinubu's opposition, APC's opposition, using Boko Haram to fight the government of the day. Abikano is not getting it right. I'm not satisfied attacking him. Verbal attack.
Good morning, Ralph and all, King Henry.
King Henry, my man,
good morning to you, Mazira.
Nelly, good morning.
Good morning to you. You want to give God bless Abikano.
Good morning.
Okwe could lock it because of Enyimba's success. I thought Okwe had sense, but I lied. If you know about Enyimba, under him, the governor when Enyimba did.
He tried.
The first the first Nigerian club to have won
Champions League,
CAF Champions League twice, back to back.
Twice.
2004. That's Enyimba Poko Baba. Joe Big, tell them that why Igbos are different. We call it spade a spade. Okwe is a criminal.
I'm not finished with you.
My man, Ralph, I greet you. You're too best. You said it is the way it is. Because of people like you, we are here every day.
Thank you so much.
Ojuto Oma said,
thank you
Mazira Biko, Okwe is not our brother. Don't forget which father is. 7 Heaven is saying that.
7 Heaven, thank you so much. Good morning. And thank you for staying tuned.
The question now is, like I said, the likes is very poor. Under people are watching just 12 likes. It's very poor. I have to say that. But the so-called bandits or the so-called S-men, what should government do to them? That's the question.
The issue is that you see their modus operandi. You will actually understand that the security apparatus of the country has collapsed in such a way that they are among the Boko Haram. They have infiltrated the army, Nigerian army, which is why what is going on in Benue still persists. The Nigerian Army Chief of Army Staff has actually relocated to Benue State. That was what we read on the front page of newspaper this morning. And we've seen or heard he is yet to do what the paper actually said or what he voiced out on breaking news. Because people are asking themselves question this morning. Why is he in Abuja while everybody believes he has relocated to Benue? Chief of Army Staff. The IG of police, I don't know, area commander, I don't know, maybe in Benue State, they said he relocated to this trouble spot. That's that community that has been subjected to Fulani attack. Listen and listen good. There is no solution to Fulani herdsmen. Why? In Nigerian police, MPF, as an amiable institution, an institution that was so working hard, you know, before, I love them. Anywhere they go, peacekeeping force. I'm just giving you this appraisal. Doesn't mean say you are doing well now. Nigerian police was very, very good, competent before. In 1989, the contingent that went for peacekeeping, you know, in Namibia independence in 1989, their uniform was the best. Their performances actually outsmarted the rest of Nigerian police force, world police force, any other police force around the world. They won, they were intelligent. But today, we've seen a Nigerian police force that has actually compromised. That's why relocation of police headquarters to the troubled spots in Benue State, I don't trust it. My mind is not even there. Why? How many Igbo man is in Nigerian police? No. How many Yoruba man there? Everybody said no. Because of the kind of infiltration that institution has been suffering in the recent time. They have used the insurgents to infiltrate this institution. They have used the insurgents to infiltrate Nigerian army. So Nigerian army, instead of fighting our enemies, they connive with our enemies fighting us. The relocation of the Chief of Army Staff to Benue State will amount to null. You don't trust that location? We don't trust that location because in Nigerian army you have many of them. The other guy that they grab his uku, he used blood all around his uku. He hid the blood, tie it with nylon, and put on the uniform. Later, he was arrested. They brought the whole ammunition, numbering up to 200 ammunition, at Ilorin axis. He now befriended Ottoman Danfodio and his warrior. At the end of the day, what happened? Off, they took his head. And today, Ilorin is no longer Kwara State. Ilorin now is Fulani. They have emir there. I've never seen or heard about Oba of Ilorin. That's why the emir, the imam, they are in charge here. And they don't regard the Yoruba Muslims. Could be that Igbos are the one that Ottoman Danfodio actually defeated and installed emirates in Onitsha or Enugu. At the end of the day, we find out that any Igbo imam, Fulani man will not enter that mosque and listen to Igbo imam. Oga will back out. We will kick Islam out of Igbo land. Man, what's up? I'm a man, you are a man. If you believe your God is God and believe is also my God, we are the same before my God and you are God. Nobody is bigger than anybody in the presence of God. But you see how they have been belittling the Yoruba Muslims, at least indicating that Fulani is more superior. Fulani Muslim is more superior. That is the handwriting they are writing for you on the wall to read. When I know they read again. See, let me tell you, listen and listen good. Time shall come in Nigeria. By the time APC government finishes with us, by the time the herdsmen terrorists, Boko Haram soldiers and the bandit terrorists finish with Nigeria, I think everybody will be also, because we are being very subtle and complacent. We are being very what? Complacent and the gullible. The subtle Fulani hegemonies, the Janjawis, are wiser, more politically inclined than the entire southern Nigeria.
Now, Mr. Raf, let's look at this. Is that the way we saw the army? They went to the south part of Nigeria. They tried to encourage the Igbo youth, please come and join us.
Hey.
Is that the reason why, with the way things are going, is that the reason why the Igbos are refusing to say, for now, we don't trust this institution enough to join the
Okay,
Nigerian
listen
army?
to my story when we were young in those days. Anyway, go on. After killing and annihilating Igbos to the large numbers, let me say 4 million. We put on panties in those days. Anytime we see soldiers, we do what? They are not our friends. This antagonism started 1966-67. Any Nigerian soldier is not a friend to Igbo man. We have written it down in our mind, Oga. I grew up to see 70s, 80s, 90s, millennium. Any Nigerian soldier is not a friend to Igbo man. It is written on the breastplate of our hearts. If you are not Igbo, your mind goes to mutiny. Mutiny of 1966, pogrom of 1967 to 1970. If you listen to the Cry of the Sun, a film staged by Bruce Willis, US actor, you will actually find out that the setting, the plot was Adamawa Highland, Adamawa Forest, Cameroon axis, Borno axis. The Igbo farmers in the bush, they were apprehended by Nigerian soldiers, slew all their husbands, killed all their wives. It was those priests in those films and foreigners that came for our rescue. When they were killing, you will be listening to this as I'm saying it. Exactly that was how they were speaking it. Igbo.
What does that mean? So that our viewers...
Soldiers are killing us. They have actually succeeded on extincting the Igbo race, putting us to extinction. Make sure that they actually wipe the Igbo man from the map of the world. That's out of existence.
Somebody said
it is written in my breastplate, that Nigerian soldier is my enemy. Okay, which story where I go tell? Do you know how many uncles I lost in my family? I lost Chido's, Chuku, Atuaya.
What I'm talking about?
I lost Anene. I lost Nzegu. Let me just name them. In my own family, if I name, if I start writing it, okay, if
for the Civil War,
if you see this man in a glory that his father and mother lost from Igwe Idigo Palace. Igwe Idigo is the name that Aguleri give their Igwe. Idigo lost Akwuba. This family lost this family lost that. No family in Igbo land that has not lost someone. And you are telling me that Nigerian soldier is my friend. Okay, we've built that animosity in our hearts against Nigerian army. All of them are enemies of the Igbos. As if that was not enough. Before the census of 1973, yes, or 72, under the watch of Muhammad Buhari, 1,000 Asaba Igbo men, both of Anamo, were shot by Muhammad Buhari, the former Nigerian democratically elected president and the former head of state to this country from 1983, 31st December to August 1985. He committed genocide. ICC, United Nations were there. They were watching, and today nobody has been able to bring him to justice. And you are telling me that Igbo man will enter army again. It is impossible. If there's any word like that, we cannot.
Joe Big, Nigerian army under APC cannot fight Boko Haram.
Okay, listen.
I'm coming. I'm full of the because they bought them. Ben, who's a good Ben? Good morning to you all. If you are watching, like I said, drop your comments, click the like button. This is I'm coming. Just #1 political sport entertainment lifestyle program that comes on your screen from the hours of 8 o'clock. But from tomorrow, we are starting quite early. From 7:50 a.m. will be on your screen. Raphael is always saying the truth. That's Emmanuel Oguji.
Thank you so much.
He said, "Tears of the Sun."
Tears of the Sun.
Very nice movie.
Tears of the Sun.
It's a speck of the Igbo Civil War. It's by Bruce Willis here.
Yes, you are right.
Good morning, everyone. TV. I greet you guys. Good morning, Mr. Raf. I greet you.
Yeah, good morning to you. So, more or less, reasons why the Yorubas, the Igbos are no longer enrolling into Nigerian army is the fact that Nigerian army has been, let me use the word, contaminated. Infiltration is another word. But if you go take that kind of risk, say they enter Nigerian army, believe me, when you are on assignment, your enemy is following you with gun right inside the bush. If you're on assignment against Boko Haram, you are with Boko Haram. How are you going to fight competently and come out with flying colors. It is not possible. The more you aim the terrorists, another terrorist at the back is aiming you down. If you doubt what I'm saying, contact Nigerian foot soldiers, those lower officers. They will actually tell you what they are facing on the field of battle with the insurgents in northeastern Nigeria, go north, northwest, and even in the mid-belt. So it has been impossible for an Igbo man again to convincingly fight for Nigerian with Nigerian soldier without having what? Fear of the unexpected. The unexpected, I mean, all of a sudden your fellow soldier will turn a terrorist and aim your medulla oblongata. I think I've given you enough time.
Wait, you give me enough time. I give you enough time. I'm now.
You
I'll give you enough time. I'll give my viewers enough explanation. But I'm going to tell my viewers that 7:50 a.m. be here tomorrow. I will start with Mr. Raf early in the morning.
Thank you, sir.
7:50 a.m. is a new edition. Okay, Biafran Evangelist, good morning.
Good morning. Good
Let me
morning.
continue where I stop. And that's yes, now that's what it means.
Biafran Evangelist,
That's what they
yes.
call it. So, Mr. Evangelist Ben, let's look at this angle. Boko Haram. Is that the reason why the Igbo youths are afraid? Let's start from there. Are afraid of joining the military.
Good morning, Kinjo Ogba. Good morning, Oga IK. Good morning, Ukwoji, the doctor. Good morning, Omodua. Omorogbe, good morning. Good morning, our ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, all the viewers all over the world. And my friend from Netherlands, God bless you. And Iceland, God bless you. Norway, God bless you. God bless you in England. God bless you all. See, my brother, using the word Igbo man being afraid of a Fulani man is understatement, and I don't like it.
No,
Don't use it. Don't use it again.
I'm talking about the Boko Haram.
Boko Haram is a Fulani. Igbo man is never afraid of any fucking human being. You hear me? Igbo man is never afraid of anybody called whether Boko Haram or Haram Boko. No.
Joining the army.
Yes, we are not joining army. It doesn't mean that we are afraid of Boko the Haram. We are not joining army because we don't want to join army. And we don't want to because Nigeria is not worthy of sacrifice of Igbo man. The one that generation. Did you see generation? Did you see any regard from the Federal Republic of Nigeria given to that man? So what? No, excuse me. I want to know the thing on the Nigeria that will warrant Igbo man to sacrifice himself in the name of military. And let me tell you, this I repeat, I quote and unquote, and I stand on my ground to still say it. Nigerian military it is a platform to eliminate every Igbo youth.
They are serving their nation. And somebody has told the Igbos, don't come and cry tomorrow that they are marginalizing you if you don't join the army now.
Now listen to me. The Igbos that have joined Nigerian army, Nigerian military, go and see how they are burying them in the mass in the cemetery in Borno State. Yes, the ones that joined. How far? Many of them. There is one I want to tell you. Tochukwu somebody is from Oshiri. Oshiri is from Ebonyi State. He was among the people, 24 years old boy, buried in the Borno cemetery. Many of them like that. These are the one I remember. What about the ones we did not even hear anything about them? They just lost and go. And the Nigerian military cannot even give account of them. So why are you telling me? It is a platform to eliminate the Igbo youths, so that we will not be able to stand or to withstand Nigeria in order to have our freedom called Biafra, our nation. You can hear it and you know it today that we have had our embassy being recognized in Washington, D.C. What are you telling me? So you see that if I want to die, it is better I die for Biafra than to die for Nigeria.
Now, Biafran Evangelist, let's just look at this other side of it. Oji Uzo Kalu, he has told all Nigerians that Boko Haram is being used to frustrate Tinubu's government. Do you agree with that statement?
I 100% disagree.
100% disagree?
Yes, I disagree. Why did I disagree? Is it today that they formed Boko Haram? And when they formed Boko Haram, is Tinubu not partnering with them to frustrate Jonathan government? Tinubu, Mr. President, current president, Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, partner with the Boko Haram to frustrate.
No, partner, no, we have to look at the what.
Baba, listen to me. Excuse me.
Yes,
excuse me. Why did you see? What do you make of him saying Emiloko? Buhari during Buhari, Jonathan Tenor, Buhari did what? They brought to Boko Haram, and Buhari make a statement of he will make his government ungovernable. And as at the same time, Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the one in the West here organizing protests and sponsoring protests. Here in the West.
But protest is not the same as Boko Haram.
Hold on, Baba. There are many means of protest. There are many ways to carry out protests. You understand? Under Buhari and in the northern part, protest is through Boko Haram. They use Boko Haram and they use Chibok gear. A propaganda that never exists. That is what they use. Which both Yorubas, promote it. They promoted it on a high frequency. Then which led the Bola Ahmed Tinubu to back it up with it, Ojota dance and all over. In order to do what? To remove Jonathan, to blackmail Jonathan, to destroy Jonathan government. So why should somebody like Ojo Sokalo is having problems somewhere? Although it's having a challenge somewhere because you want to cover in Nigeria. When you thief, you have to use one way or the other politically to cover. You understand? As I was saying, all these are the propagandas formed, organized against Jonathan. Boko Haram did not start today. It has been existing in Nigeria, and they are already there before Bola Ahmed Tinubu come in power, and they are already acting. They are functioning, carrying out their activities before Bola Ahmed Tinubu come to power. So they are not organized nor formed to destabilize his government.
Now let's go to this particular one, this lovely morning. Governor Siminalayi Fubara is in Lagos, or was in Lagos. He's in Lagos now. He has gone to meet with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Again, we are seeing Governor Adeleke too. The video of them, they are going to meet Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Does that mean that Nigeria may become a one-party state with the way things are going?
Yes, Nigeria is going. No, it is not one-party state, but it is going to be one-mind state. Why did I use the word of one-mind system or state instead of party state? Is this Wike, when he was in PDP as a governor of Rivers State, what did he do? He was in PDP while he played in the favor of APC. That is mind. So you can remain in any party and give mandate to APC. And there are some APC, you are in APC or APC governor. Doesn't really mean that you support in 2027, you will give a credit of your state to APC if you don't want. There is no guarantee for that. I don't know if you are getting me. That is why I use the word mind instead of politics and one state, one party. So, and that just this system. My brother, let us face the fact, the reality, the way it is.
Okay, thank you. God bless you for that. Pastor Ekaba, watching from Italy, we are doing great.
God bless you.
Brother Daniel, Ndewo, Nkuziraf, Indemahe. Okay, writing from Onipoto. Okay, God bless you, Brother Daniel. Igbo can never join the army, but Igbo use we join army when Biafra nation is liberated.
Yes.
How can we see another Jonathan again, sir? Somebody is asking you that question. So that I was saying that Boko Haram will govern Nigeria after Biafra nation is out of
completely.
Nigeria.
Completely. That has been their mission.
The guy said our pastor is saying the truth. Please, like, I hope you got to message. Oh, Victor Agile, Victor Agile, yeah. Oh, I can say, no, yes. You know, they not bring out name. God bless you so much. I don't take it for granted. It's all of grace. It's a right. No, it's not right. It's a privilege. It is not a right. It's a privilege. God bless you, Mr. Victor Agile. All this party, where is the intent of the people that's the owner of this very democracy? In the world, okay, it's getting off again. But then, King Jogba said, evangelist, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Victor Agile, amen. God bless you. I don't take it for granted. Like
the king himself.
It's a privilege. Whatever happens here, it's a privilege. We don't force anybody. But if God said, do it, we appreciate you. We love you. All of you equally. We don't take it for granted here. It's a privilege, I always say. It's not a right. I will say God bless each and every one of our viewers. We love you.
God bless you all. Equally. And continuously.
Those that like, those that press the like button, those that comment, we love you. Those that are watching, we love you. Those that will watch after the end of this program, we love all of you equally. You are the best viewers across the nations of the earth. Pastor, the other evangelist, let us do this one now. Again, because I'm looking at many teams. Before I bring in Mr. Christian, there's a special edition with Mr. Lawrence here. My viewers stay and hear what's happening in Nigeria with Mr. Lawrence. I think Oluwa is not around, okay. I'll bring in Mr. Christian very soon, but then let me do this. Let me read another news here. This lovely morning. Where do I go? We don't know where Nigeria is going. They have beaten the ear of a monarch. A king here was beaten off. This is the picture. But let me read it. He said, Aselat remove monarch crown. You know the crown of monarch. Beast doing fight. Drenched in his own blood. Olu of Bokö last in hospital. It happened in Ondo State during a meeting. The incident occurred during Governor Aida Tiwa's arrival for inauguration of 27.5 kilometer Igbokoda Okitipa dual carriageway. Where do we go in Nigeria now? Nobody is even safe. They are fighting the king. What do you have to say?
My brother, you see Miribaro, cake and the Diage City.
What does that mean? So,
they say when the head of the sea, boy, what do you expect from the down? So that is what is happening in Nigeria. From the head, everything don't scatter, it don't jaga, it don't nyama, it don't roti. That is why you see monarch. Thank God they only bite his ear. They no bite in nose and mouth and ear, every corner. Yes, he don't bite in ear, he's still breathing.
I mean, he's a king.
Of course. Is Tinubu not in power? Look at the way then they nyama everywhere. Nigeria they nyama, they ragaraga they go.
But we pray, okay, now let's do this. Pastor Adeboye said that it is the prayer of maybe the Christians or just prayers that is keeping Nigeria. You're a man of God too.
My brother,
pray for Nigeria.
Hello, excuse me. I don't like that kind of statement. I don't like it. Please, did anybody have the word of God here? I want to quote the scripture. Go and read the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 7. 2 Chronicles chapter 7. Please, start from verse 14. And what does he say? He said, my people, those who are called by my name, if they can humble themselves, do you see Nigerians humble themselves? If they can humble themselves, do you see humility in Nigeria? If they can humble themselves and they pray to me, and if they can call me from their hearts, are you hearing it? And again, he said, if they can forsake their wicked ways, if they can forsake their wicked ways, the same man that said that they are praying for Nigeria, it is the prayer that sustains. The same man did the 2 million march protest against Jonathan. The same man make 1 million protest, 1 million march against Buhari. But the same man now come to you and I now and say, may we go 100 days fasting and prayer because him brother dey there. You see why Nigeria no go better? You see why I always kick against all this kind of statement coming from the ministers of God? Then if you say that we should go into prayer, which heart are we using to pray to God? Where is the humility? Is Nigerian leaders, including the ministers of God, are they ready? Even in the pulpits, are they ready to forsake their wickedness? Sir, it is only in Nigeria I see a senator will enter, a preacher in the pulpit will suspend the message of God and begin to promote and announce the senator that is coming in. After announcing and giving standing ovation before he go back to the word of God.
Are we serving God in Nigeria or we are serving money?
We are serving money. We are money mongers here. To be sincere. You know, one thing about me, that is why I say, I thank God he did not call me as a pastor, he called me as an evangelist. So that anywhere I go, I will embrace them. And I am telling Baba God one thing, there is a kind of power I need. No be say power to heal, power to perform miracle. I want power to kill. Somebody like Ebola Ahmed Tinubu, I go give him dates. If he no change, I go speak word, he go go. That's the kind of power I want.
Make it go. Is he going to
make it die? Make it die.
It's not dying now.
Baba, let me tell you. Do you know that when Abacha died, do you know that the death of Abacha put to fear? Are you getting it? Do you know that the death of Abacha put fear in so many our leaders' hearts? I don't know if you get it. Many of them, they were scared of going to that position that time. But tonight, you see all of them, you know, taking lines to make sure that they go there. But if they have somebody like me, I used to pray one prayer in the days of Elijah. Go and read the book of 1 Kings chapter 17. The Bible says, and Elijah stood up and said to the king, there shall be no rain. That is a prophet, that is a man of God.
Where are
authority
the Elijahs in Nigeria now? That's the question. We have many churches and everything. Why can't we have someone like Elijah nowadays? Why can't our people?
Because they have turned the house of prayer into the house of campaign. That is why you cannot get it again. Even if you want to rise, they will find a way to cage you. Baba, I know the many things I have suffered in the hands of many men of God in Nigeria here, even in this Ogba. Are you hearing me?
Now, let's do this final.
I know what I'm saying. I speak from experience.
Now, let's do this final topic. Now, Senator Adeleke went to meet Tinubu. I'm talking about the incumbent governor of Osun State. Again, we've seen, for example, the governor or the Survey governor of Rivers State, Similai Fubara, was in Lagos. Because Tinubu is in Lagos now for Salah.
Fubara was under some frustration.
Okay, but where's Nigeria going? People are afraid that Nigeria is one party state.
Nigeria is not going anywhere. There is no future. Only future is God. Do you understand? And within ourselves, but when you talk of this name and this country called Nigeria, your leaders, Nigerian leaders, doesn't have vision. They are mind-dead people, and their mindset is already blinded. They don't have future. There is no light in their brain. There is no light in their brain. And that is exactly what is going on, and that is why Nigeria, instead of moving forward, they remain every day backward. And that is what you and I, you can bear the witness of what I am saying.
Okay, let me allow you go, Biafran evangelist.
God bless you.
Let me bring in Mr. Christian this lovely morning. I want to face him on more just on politics, and everything. What do you have to say about that? Let's start from there.
You know, anywhere you see Bola Ahmed Tinubu, everybody wants to join APC. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes to southern Nigeria, almost all, you see Osun State Governor, not only Fubara, Osun State Governor visited Tinubu, Davido visited Tinubu, the senior brother to Osun State. In Lagos, so, you know that Southwest must be APC by 2026. That is why you see Osun State Governor is going to meet Tinubu, because he knows that the next election he might not return. So the governor is willing to collapse PDP structure, sacrifice PDP for APC. That's why they are joining. And you know, Fubara, Wike is angry that Fubara is reconciling with Tinubu. You know why? Wike wanted Fubara to be impeached. That was his own. They should impeach Fubara. But Tinubu found a way to still retain Fubara. Now, anything happening in Rivers State, Fubara will report to Tinubu, not Wike. Tinubu has positioned himself in a way whereby it is him that Fubara reports to. We know that the steps he took, the state of emergency, is wrong. It's politics. That's APC way. But Wike has been outsmarted by Tinubu. So those visits you are seeing, by the second term of Fubara, Rivers State will be APC, Osun State will be APC. Oyo is already APC because the Seyi Makinde you are seeing is supporting Tinubu secretly. Oyo might be PDP for now, but the Seyi Makinde if they do the next election, PDP might retain governorship, but that presidency must go to APC. So the only thing I can interpret is that they are going to meet him so that they can align with APC.
But are you not afraid, Mr. Kizze? See, we know politics.
No, there's no moral here. We are not talking about moral.
Are we drifting towards a one-party system? That's the question.
It is one-party system now. Which other party apart from APC? Which other party do you have in Nigeria apart from APC? No other party. If you are representing PDP in the Senate, you self go on the camp, go APC because PDP get problem. Now, person with PDP member, you won't do next election. PDP, they don't get secretary, we go sign your form. So how you go contest for the next election? PDP get issue now, you go come up with the party, go party where they stand for you to contest. That's why I see people leave PDP to APC. APC make sure they cripple Labour Party, cripple the PDP so that they will become the only party functioning. The only thing we have is APC and coalition.
Let me continue to read some comments of my viewers. I love my viewers. Okay. How many ministers go to church these days? Actually, Augustine. When the main head is corrupt, the center down is already finished. Nothing else will happen. The Okafor said, Jehovah God has abandoned Nigeria. Of the killings of the Biafra people in the president of Nigeria. Mr. Evangelist Pastor, you are right in every scripture you are using in reality. You are nothing on them. The book always says that be not doer of the word, but be not hearer, but be a doer. That Biafra Evangelist saying the truth about Nigeria problem. Tinubu is greeting mass Christian to let us have Yoruba evangelists. If they don't have Yoruba evangelists, we are good. We don't. Evangelists, maybe if they come, I don't have problem. They will come. Because that Nigerian politicians have no conscience whatsoever. Good morning, Mr. Christian. Tell me your secret, because you are looking very handsome. And I one of the stakeholders now in Nigeria. Let us know where. Tell our viewers your secret that you are looking fresh. I told you this is my oga. You are looking fresh every day. What's your secret?
I don't know.
Well, even the cameraman too is looking fresh. Now let me at the point for God make I look fresh. I don't understand. But what it is, let me go to another. But Shehu Sani has lambasted El-Rufai and I'm talking about El-Rufai and Amechi. Daily News Hub. Aship, Shehu Sani tackles El-Rufai and Amechi. What do you have to say? Let's talk about that.
You know one thing, see, Nigeria, if they explain Nigeria for you, if you understand, they never explain away for you. Amechi, the coalition want to use Amechi to counter Wike in the south. You understand? So we expect the banter from Wike and Amechi together. Amechi, they call Wike small boy, but if they look of workings, Wike pass Amechi for workings, but Amechi senior Wike, I know. So we know that these people are fighting. See, the whole thing here is that they are fighting because of power. It's just power, nothing. Not the interest of the people. Me, most of them are not even interested in what they are saying. I just know the end point is that they want to grab power. Look at Shehu Sani. They was attacking APC before. Now he don't join APC. Why? Because he wants to go to Senate. So all of them, they are just talking for their selfish reasons.
Christian is always on point. King Joe Ogba. Let me look for another news. I'll let you go. I'm bringing the Waymaker. Because I don't know if Oluwa is ready. But no, let me look at another topic here. There are many political people that I have this morning.
You talk about Biafra. Hey, talk about Biafra.
No, I'm coming. Henceforth, this is Yoruba, but no, it's in Nigerian. Henceforth, address me as let me read it there. Address me as Allah. I wish a Yoruba man is here to understand, but address me as Allah of Iwo, not Oluwo. So he said there's no other superior traditional title in Yoruba land. I will notify Osun governor. Oluwa land about Rashid Akanbi said it should be henceforth be addressed as Allah of Iwo. This may cause a controversy.
Preservation.
That man, Oluwo, what do you think about him?
Yorubas need to take care of that man because that man is overstepping his bounds. I'm not a Yoruba person, but I was born and bred in Yoruba. I understand Yoruba civilization, Yoruba heritage. The Oluwa of Iwo is pandering to the Fulani. He's not behaving like a Yoruba conservative. You understand? The other time he was talking down on Alaafin of Oyo. He was talking down on the Oni of Ife, abusing them. See, whatever he's doing, I think there is a kind of intrusion into the Yoruba civilization and culture. Whatever the Oluwa call him, the guy is not even serious. Well, it's for the people who are calling themselves Yoruba Ronaldo for them to handle him. That is for that.
All use of Kalu, he has blamed Boko Haram for trying to like frustrate Tinubu's government. And we also ask why we said that Tinubu is doing well, the Jayus are lazy. We know use of Kalu, the president and the former governor of Abia State and incumbent senator. But many people they are lambasting him. Probably you're sold out or something. What do you have to say about Ojizo Kalu's personality nowadays?
You know, the way Ojizo Kalu will end miserably. I'm telling you. Now his political career is almost dead. He's almost dead. That's why I see he's jumping from here to here. He's no more relevant again. He doesn't have a support base. Only Ben, the local government, even the Ben, the local government said Benjamin Kalu said will become Senate president before
Ojizo Kalu. From that state?
I'm from Abia State.
Okay.
It's only Ben that's Abia North. He has no relevance in Nigeria. Unlike before that, he even floated a political party that became a bit popular. But now, because of, I don't know what has, because most of us don't see him as an Igbo person, you understand? We see him as somebody whose father, we don't know who his father. So most of the things he's doing is out of frustration. Whatever he's saying is, he is frustrated and he's going down the drain. I'm sorry, yeah, Ojizo Kalu, I don't think his end will be miserable.
Now let's do this finally. Why are the Igbos? This is a question. Why are the Igbos refused to join the army? Now, none of thought it was really debated on Twitter that the Igbos should not start kind of marginalization when others are becoming top army people. The Yorubas, the Fulani, the Hausa, even the Ijos. The Igbos are refused to join the Nigerian army. What do you have to say about that?
When the Igbo join the Nigerian army, why they not give them post then? They would then join. Why they not give them the post? When they were the likes of Jirika, how they frustrated them out. Why is it now? They are telling us that if you become. When they were joining, why didn't they give them the post then? See, all these things are hypocrisy and psychophancy. Now their problem.
Let me allow Mr. Christian go. Mr. James the Waymaker, good morning. Let me have Mr. James the Waymaker, then I close. No, I'm not close. Mr. James the Waymaker, good morning, sir.
Good morning, thank you for having me.
You're my last speaker, let us close now. Let's start from here. Oh, no, yes. No, okay. Boko Haram is being used to frustrate Tinubu's government. This is coming from Ojizo Kalu. Let's start from there. What do you have to say?
Thank you for having me this morning. I keep saying it that whether you are bearing Okafor, whether you are bearing Chinedu, whether you are bearing Ozodema, does not signify that you are Igbo man. I've said it without fear of anyone. There are many people that are bearing Igbo, they are not Igbos. If you look at the statement that is coming now from this person, which I don't want to mention his name, that Boko Haram is being sponsored because of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is it today Boko Haram started? You should ask yourself a question. A man who has neglected his region is not speaking about the injustice, the marginalization they have done to his region, but here he's fighting for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Have they not learned a lesson from Rochas Okorocha? Rochas Okorocha sold Imo State to Fulani during the time of Buhari. He planted mosques in the government house of Imo State before he left. But today, in an organogram of APC, who is talking about Rochas Okorocha? Rochas Okorocha, how relevant is Rochas Okorocha in Nigerian society today? If you compare Rochas Okorocha and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Rochas Okorocha is far better. Invest in the north. Invest more or less more Nigeria. Rochas Okorocha is more or less more Nigeria than Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When the politics come today, what happened? They will still throw you as far as you are Igbo man, as far as you are still bearing the Igbo man, no matter what you try to do. If you like, sell your people. If you like, kill all your people. When time comes, they will separate you. And that's what many of these Biafrans does not know. Most of these Biafra politicians don't know. They will rather say their people. As I speak to you today, if Benue people have somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Benue people will have not been passing through what they are passing through today. And that's why you can see now that many Benue people that they have been chased out from their community, they are now running to Biafra for a safer place. No, if Biafra is not 100% safe, but if not for the effort of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra land will be a desolate ground today as we speak. Because this is the reason why Fulani men keep saying that Igbos, Biafrans are the only obstacle for them not to conquer their mission. And what is their mission in Nigeria? Their mission in Nigeria is to take over Nigeria. Their mission in Nigeria is to Islamize this country. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been preaching this message over 10 years ago. But people look at him, they pour spit on his face. Many Igbo did not believe on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he started this agitation. When he was shouting, he was the only voice in the wilderness, saying about the plans of these Fulani herdsmen, what they want to do. But today it's glaring that the whole Nigerians, everybody is seeing it. They are terrorizing the southwest, they are terrorizing the north central, they are terrorizing the north, they are terrorizing the southeast, they are terrorizing the south-south. Look at what is happening right now. Today, as we speak, the Boko Harams, the Fulani men who are terrorizing, destroying this country, you can see Nigeria security, they are helpless. The worst scenario, they will tell you, oh, the border is too porous. They are coming from Sahel to come and kill people. Are we saying that our security men does not have what it takes to stop them? Is that what you are saying? So it called for questioning that what is happening in Nigeria. I keep saying it. Many of you think that I'm biased in my analysis. I am not an Igbo, right? I'm from the Middle Belt and I'm proud of where I'm from. But you will agree with me that Nigeria, we are where we are today because of the hatred against the Igbo. The hatred that Buhari government brought in Nigeria, they pushed the Igbos aside. That's why we are where we are today. We cannot move forward except to bring the Igbos to where they belong. And that's the truth of the matter. If you are watching this video live, you discover that if you have siblings and you are the shining star, you are the man born to raise the star of the home, many they will raise against you. They will be envy of you. But go and look the envy. People who are envy of people, they are not always going forward. If you want to check, people will be saying if good things they happen to their person or outside person they vex, they know they move forward. And that's the problem we're having in Nigeria. If you allow, it is God that creates. You can see Igbo man might not go to school, but from one shop he will acquire 5 shops. This thing has been given to them by God, not man. Not man. Allow where everybody is good to functions. That is where we can get good Nigeria, and that's what I'm saying to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Some more courage. The solution to Nigeria problem is either you restructure this country or you divide this country, let everybody go on a peaceful note, so that keeping us together like this, you are destroying us. As we speak, many Yorubas might not like my statement, but at the end of it all, they will know that I'm also agitating for the Yorubas. If, give or take, Bola Ahmed Tinubu spent 4 years or 8 years in office, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu leave office today, what would become the fate of the Yorubas? Don't forget that Obasanjo once ruled this country for 8 years. But today, the good things that Obasanjo have done, some people have come. Buhari came Fulani man, he turned everything upside down. Today, look at where we find ourselves. Now we have Bola Ahmed Tinubu who need to do the needful to restructure the country, to give what belongs to Yoruba. Now he's playing politics as Nigerian politicians normally do. They play politics with everything, and that's why you can see all the Kalu. And let me not use this language to qualify him, because a man, I went to Abia State when I went for my traditional wedding in 2013.
Oh, your wife is an Igbo person?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
In 2013, Abia State, God-owned state, was nothing to write home about. Yes. In terms of road structure, in terms of development, the only thing that is saving the Igbos is because individually they are good, they are hustlers, they know how to develop. But when you talk about government, they have nothing to do about it. But we thank God who sent Alex Oti to Abia State today. Today you might not be in the comfort of Abia State, but the world is a global village whereby you can go on internet and check what is happening in Abia State. You can see development in Abia State. And I will still give credit not to Alex Oti, I give credit to that woman, the Nena Oti, who make it possible for Abia State to see the light of the day. If Yakubu, after collecting billions of naira, will have do the needful and conduct election in a transparent manner as he has promised Nigeria, I want to tell you today we won't be where we are today. Even if Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not doing expectation, we know that gladly it is Nigeria voted for him. Nobody will complain. But situation whereby you tell us that there is a glitch in the INEC, you transfer the elections of representative, senator, when it comes to presidency, you shut it down, you say there is glitch. Up to this very day as we waiting, Mohammed Yakubu have not explained to Nigeria what caused the glitch that presidential vote could not transmit today. As we speak today, many Nigerians are shouting now that we need electoral reform, whereby as you vote in your polling unit, it can push over so that we see. But I know that this government, they will not sign it. We have the Senate President Akpabio, who is the worst Senate President we have ever had, a comedian senator who did not know that Nigeria has a lot of problems to tackle with, but rather he keep joking with us. He told Nigeria we are hungry, and that's why we are going out to protest. Reverse is again, we are waiting what is going to come ahead of us.
Good morning, Mr. James Waymaker. Give us a better my country, because you always speak to power. Kudos to you. Tell us that you can't achieve nothing for 8 years when he was governor of Abia State. Tell us that Waymaker is a great analyst and a good orator. But let's say it is raining heavily here in Okikoto. The floods are taking over our house and destroyed many lives. Yeah, sorry, say, but when is the Kanu case coming up in court? That should be next week. It has been postponed because of the Eid el-Kabir, I mean the big Salah, which come. Namdeka is supposed to come on Friday, but you know, so Friday is a public holiday for Eid. Yeah. So that maybe they'll post maybe to like next week. James Waymaker, analysts remain the best on bystanders. Thank you so much. Omagwe is greeting you. Good talk, my brother. Well done. Ngozi Charles, Uzoku. The Waymaker, God bless you. Super Waymaker, very spot on top notch by Daniel. Look at that, if you still believe in Nigeria, that means you forever remain a mumu. That's the opinion. I was telling my viewers that tomorrow from 7:50 a.m. in the morning, we are beginning this program. I'll start with Mr. Raf every lovely morning. So stay here and stay. And if you are watching now, subscribe. If you are not subscribed, all notifications, drop your comments and then click like button. Waymaker, in 1 minute, let's do this because Mr. Lucky come here and I must have him, very important. The governor or Supreme Governor of Rivers State met Tinubu yesterday. Fubara, what do you have to say?
Thank you so much. Yes, meeting the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos today. Many Nigerians have known what is going on. I think very soon Bola Ahmed Tinubu will call him in. Yes, he will call him because as it is right now, Fubara has gone to APC. Yes, of course, he has gone to APC. But you know why he gladdened my heart today? Because the emperor who feel that without him no Nigeria, who think he have the audacity to insult everybody and go scot-free, is becoming powerless, and that is the person of Wike. As it is now, what Wike is using to brag for Bola Ahmed Tinubu need him more in the South region. Now the power is taken away from him. As it is now, Edo State is APC, Delta State is APC, Rivers State now is the APC. Which other state is APC now? Now what will Wike now boast to Bola Ahmed Tinubu that we help Bola Ahmed Tinubu to win the election? So the fact is that Wike is going down and is going to pay for the seniors committee.
Mr. Lucky, Ehiagona, Edo no be Lagos.
God bless you. Edo is not APC. You can say the government is APC. The people of Edo State, we reject APC.
I mean,
so he's saying on his own.
Who is the incumbent governor of Edo State?
The governor, the people did not vote that governor. If they put the governor there, but the people we reject it. Don't forget, PDP was a governor in that state. We voted for Obi. So, my brother, we only waiting for opposition that we speak the truth.
Ruwan is saying the truth. Other people voted Obi.
Yes,
they started this labor movement. Now, one woman from Spain, in Spain, and a Edo woman, Benin woman, started obedient movement. I follow her from A to Z. Edo people tried.
Mr. Lucky, Edo is now Lagos. It's a city.
No,
we saying that?
Edo is not in Lagos. You see, when the presidential campaign and the presidential day of the voting, you will see Edo people will decide, not APC. You don't force us. You can't force us. Edo not be Lagos. You can't force us. You can't force us.
Now, the money I gave you is some T billion.
Oh,
yesterday, that's the money. But it was not yesterday. No, from yesterday.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you.
No, I never received.
2 billion. A woman.
He's not supposed to be a man.
Okay, 2 billion. Thank you.
2 billion. Thank you very much. God bless you.
No. Oh yeah. Come and thank. Come and thank 2 billion.
2 billion. Come and thank 2 billion.
Let this man thank 2 billion too. He's not here. Come and thank 2 billion and go. Yeah, come. 2 billion. Say 1,000. We are thank 2 billion.
Yeah, thank you very much. 2 billion.
Okay, no.
To replenish your pocket. I didn't want to worry you.
Okay, no problem. Mr. Lucky Agona.
Yeah.
The former governor of Abia State, August Collude, have said Boko Haram is being used to frustrate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What do you have to say about that?
I don't know these old politicians. You see, we need to move forward. You know why? Person like you, Collude speak, I don't listen to me. I don't want to believe it because the problem is that this old politician want to remain in power. Now he's enjoying under Bola Tinubu. I could remember there was a time Carlo was against Bola Tinubu, against Obasanjo. Let me tell you, if Igbo people think Yoruba people love them, they should go and think. They should go and think. Have you seen the video trendy that the Yoruba people, that TYF, a group telling the Igbo leader they should not interfere in Lagos State government. I don't know whether you saw the video. I will send the video to you, check. So Igbos should calm down on their own side. Think. You don't fight for these people. If you fight for these people, when you come for politics, you will see Yoruba and Hausa man teaming up. I don't know what I mean. So I pray people should support their own. If the Obi is coming out, let the south, east, we are going to support Obi. Are you getting me? The point is that, see, leave that man. Leave that man. He's just talking rubbish because he's eating under Tinubu. That's why he's saying this. Every governor that is moving to APC, let them go. Let them go. These are the bad egg from PDP, bad egg for Labour, bad egg for other parties. Let them go. Nigeria will decide. If Nigeria is hungry on the day of election, let's try whether they ring, they no ring, but let's do our best to make sure that we frustrate these people, go out of that office. As the guy that is talking, I know him very well. If you see me if he's eating in the right, he will go to right. If he eating in the left, he will go to left. Now he's swimming with Bola Tinubu today. At the end, they will quarrel.
Now, Governor Siminalayi Fubara, incumbent governor of Rivers State, is now with President Bola Tinubu as of yesterday. Governor Adeleke of Osun State also. You are a PDP apologist, more like a member. What can you say? It seems that almost all of them are going to the APC. And we saw, for example, how Nadi Usman, I've repeated it here, she said APC is using money to buy other parties. Are you not afraid that we may have a one-party state in Nigeria?
We are not going to have one-party state. You can buy Fubara, you can buy this thing, but let me tell you, you can't buy the people. You can buy this state governor. You can't buy the people. Don't forget that Tinubu bought most of them, but for Lagos, he lose. He lose in Edo, he lose in all the south, he lose everywhere there. Even he lose in Osun State where he was born. I don't know what I mean. But let me tell you, Nigeria is not sleeping. Let the governor go. But the day of the election, governor only have one vote. You know that? Governor have one vote, and his wife has one vote. There's no way the governor can tell all the people in Rivers State. And let me tell you, Amechi is coming aboard now. Amechi might be a vice president to one of the candidates that's coming up. And the Rivers State will be divided by two. Leave Wike, that is even, I don't know, that one is cursed. He's not feeling fine, he's sick. The only thing remember for Wike is the head. But Wike and Amechi will struggle out in Rivers State. And the people of Rivers State will decide. Like by Edo State. You can see Oshomola is not talking. Because they know the people are not happy with the president. They know the people are not happy with the APC. So whatever means they want to do, don't forget, God is there. God will change things. God
will come down to change things.
When people say God is in Nigeria, who told you that? God is in Nigeria.
Okay.
God is still doing things.
I mean, you agree that the way that Pastor Adeboye that is our prayer that is still keeping Nigeria.
Yes, it's a prayer.
Okay. Let me comment.
Do you know why some Christians they don't believe violence, they don't believe killing.
That's why Boko Haram is killing them and they can't do anything.
Boko Haram, you know them.
How can we reform the electoral system so that our own voting can be counted, so that we can see democracy working for the betterment of the people? Because when your vote count, the people will see. If you like vote on electoral reform, Nigeria will not be Nigeria. Call it a zoo. Mr. Aloke is now Lagos a pity. Can we have our own personal choice for the betterment of the country? We move forward, not rigging partner. You know, said, look, you said that as far as the government is from the same central district, with you, that's not a problem. Adewale Jobale, good morning. God bless you, Adewale Jobale. My brother, nice, keep it up. God bless you. If you are watching, drop your comment. Tomorrow program, 7:50 a.m. I'll be starting with Mr. Raf every morning from 7:50 a.m. All you can is the title in Biafra Nation. Ekpa himself, Domosa, you see all the yam, Mr. Try and share your yam. Okay. Biafra, we never support Peter Obi. Who Peter Obi help? Tinubu will continue for the next 8 years. Collude has gotten a criminal record. Mr. Agile Tinubu has achieved a lot in sending all our surrounding into poverty level. Sir, the people and the parties are different because politicians are powerful more than the people's. Politicians are in the meaning of democracy, not what the people say no more. This man keeps that it's raining here. Wherever it is, a lot of rain. Just mention the name of the state.
My place Ogun State server, all our clothes everywhere is soaked. Yesterday I was there yesterday. There's heavy rain.
Lucky, God will not come and deliver Nigeria. He would have delivered Nigeria from themselves. Mr. Lucky, let me allow you to go. Let me bring in Mr. Lawrence. We are not talking about politics here, Mr. Lawrence. This is about about life. This man worked for Mr. Ebuka Obi, Zion Ministry. They are owing him 800,000 naira. Now it's a fact. Now to pay children's school fees, they go support children for more. But he has already worked. We are doing this thing to tell Nigerians, and again, we are finding a way. We are going to tag that Zion Ministry. Ebuka Obi must know what's going on. Have you reached out to the manager?
Yeah, since almost more than 5 months, and that's when I worked as interior decoration. I worked there. That the manager himself, the person that called me to come and do the work. After I finished the work, I gave them the quotation, some part of the quotation. They say, let them pay some little one first before I bring the second one. And since that time I give them the little quotation, till now, they never paid the money. And when I call manager, sometimes manager will not agree pick my call. Always go there. And to me to go for Zion Ministry from Ogba to Ogo is through and flow 5,000 naira. If you know that place.
Where is it?
Ogo Palace.
Is it Ogo Palace?
Ogo Palace, yes.
That's in his solo side.
Yes, that's the place. And when I see manager will tell me that they are working about it to pay me my money. Even at the last time, one day I call him, I tell her that, manager, if you don't want to pay me my money, or give me your accountant's number, let me speak to him, even though if you are God. I work, I'm a family man, and they don't want to pay me my money, even though several, like day before yesterday, before I told you, day before yesterday, my wife, I called, manager pick it that morning time. I tell manager what's happened, and my wife collect the phone from my hand and speak with the manager. Manager still talk, say they will do everything about it. And since 3 days, I already complete the work. And the next hotel that are coming up, they say I should drop my quotation. I drop my quotation. That this girl that stand here is the one that worked the quotation for me. My invoice I give, the person that do my invoice is Pastor Matthew. Pastor Matthew is the person that do my invoice. And I spend a lot of money. I borrow money. And the people I borrow money for their hand, they are just disturbing me. If I call them, they will not pick my call. I know how I can get to it because the contact. Even though insisted they call it the accountant, I can't get the contact. It's only the manager. When I call the manager will tell me, say they work about it, they work about it. And yesterday and today I called the manager never picked my call.
Because the reason why we are doing this thing is because we must tell Nigeria, when we say Nigerians are lazy, Nigerians are hardworking. I was also a victim one time because I'm an artist and I have handwork. So when after you finish working for people, you have finished your work. Okay, give us our money now. 800,000 naira worth of money with Zion Ministry, Ogo Palace, Ebuka Obi. But then we must keep telling our viewers the way it is, and then we find a way to tag the ministry, and then find a way that all you do that by God's grace or by providence, you must receive your money. And Nigerians all over the world, at least they are hearing it from the horse's mouth. Mr. Lawrence, let me allow you go so that by tomorrow again we'll be here. But you have to try and go to their headquarters or their place and see whatever comes up again to inform our viewers tomorrow. God bless you so much for this lovely morning. God bless so much. Let me close here. Our viewers, we appreciate, we love all of you. A very, very big thank you. I'll be starting this program tomorrow morning with Mr. Raf by 7:50 a.m. stay tuned. Like I said, no matter how much the rainfall is, we'll be having bystanders every day. Even if it's to have it by 2 p.m., 4 p.m. in Nigerian time, I mean in the afternoon, I've gotten a word from Mr. Raf that if it's 30-minute 1 hour program, we'll be having it together with him, Mr. Raf, here in Ogba, no matter the time. And our viewers say God bless you. Thanks for always watching. Stay tuned. If you are not subscribed, subscribe. If you are subscribed, on notifications. We'll be here tomorrow morning as early as 7:50 a.m. We'll be starting the program. God bless you all. Bye.